Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. First, I want to say thank you for everyone who has been listening to the last couple of podcast episodes on Anchor and even listening to them on YouTube as well as Spreaker.com. I want to say thank you very much. In all sincereness, you guys have been supporting my platform, whether it was the past 4 years, whether it was the past 3 years, 2 years, or last year, a couple of months, or even this past month. I'm very gracious, and I want to take the time out and say thank you. What I also want to speak on, and I think this is really, really serious, I miss the old YouTube days, going back to 10 years prior. And why I say that is because YouTube was itself more of a free platform that supported free speech. If you didn't like what a YouTuber said, you didn't have to listen to them. But there was so much content on YouTube a decade ago, around this time, that you could basically listen to a whole plethora of content, ranging from music, entertainment, sports, Illuminati conspiracy theories, New World Order conspiracy theories, to even speaking about fashion, makeup, and even blogging. Even though vlogging in those days was nowhere near as popular as it is now. And I had to just take a deep breath, because I really didn't want to say the Illuminati. I really didn't. I was trying to find a better word, a better term, but I had to say Illuminati. Why my mission is now is because when you look at YouTube today, yes, it's a booming business. It is huge. You can make plenty of money off of it. You can make a career off of it. You can have people working for you as a content creator. But we have to talk about how the content is now being controlled and monitored. If you say something that the people who are now running YouTube disagree with or don't like, your content is either demonetized, it's not monetized at all, the video and the content is removed, or you get a couple of strikes. And unlike years ago, if you got a strike, you could always come back to YouTube. After maybe I think it's like 5 or 6 strikes, your channel is pulled, and all the content that you have posted, if you don't have anything backed up, is gone. I'm saying this now because ever since 2016, when Trump ran against Hillary Clinton, many social media sites proclaimed Hillary Clinton as the winner of the presidency. She was going to win. And let's keep it real. We all thought she was going to win. Whether you loved her, whether you hated her, whether you were apathetic towards the election, or whether you was just like, listen, I just want to make 6 figures this year. Leave me the hell alone. I want to be healthy. I want to be rich. I want to, travel around the world, and just leave me the hell alone with the stupid election. That was your thinking. However, if you were a YouTube content creator, more than likely you were banking on either Hillary to win or you were banking on Trump to lose. There was only a minor group that really supported Trump. However, when the election rolled around and the results came, although Hillary won the popular vote, Trump won the Electoral College, which is how he got elected. I'm speaking of this because the people, in terms, decided the elections per state, which is how the Electoral College votes determined who was going to win. Because of that, everybody who has supported Trump openly, their channels were starting to be pulled. Monetization was starting to be removed. What also occurred, which was really scary, is that many channels were actually on a list of being subversive because you were an open Trump supporter. And it has to do with 2 words: pizza and gate. And I'm saying this because I'm leading up to something. Up until around about October the 27th of 2016, Hillary was the determined winner. And many people were going to vote for her. But because of what we now know as Pizzagate, which is a conspiracy of people doing harm to certain individuals, and the theory, I'm just saying this for legal purposes, allegedly this stuff was going on. Because of that, the content got pulled for those that supported it, those that determined that he was going to win. And every single day on YouTube, ever since we've been in the space of YouTube, each and every day we're being monitored because of Trump being elected president. That is how this has happened. Also, the money that has been made on YouTube pre-2016, 2017. If you were a content creator before then, you were making tons of money. Tons of money. Matter of fact, if you created a YouTube channel, all you needed before 2017 was 100 subscribers and 10,000 views, and you could start making money. It wasn't a lot. It was usually like the first check was about like $1 something, or maybe like $2. Sometimes it was like maybe 50 something cents. But at least you were allowed to speak freely as long as you didn't do copyright infringements on other content creators, and as long as you weren't making threatening speech. Since Trump being elected, we've been losing our power and our voice on YouTube each and every day. Most people on YouTube did not support Trump. I'm just going to be honest. Most people on YouTube did not like Trump. But even the people that didn't like Trump or even hated Trump, even they themselves have been targets of their channels being demonetized, their content being pulled, their channels receiving a strike. And since then, YouTube hasn't been the same. Why am I speaking about this? Because I'm explaining how did we get here. I want to give people an idea as to where we are today in society, in the world. The reason why it has been recklessly pushed on individuals is because for years prior, there has been censorship going on. And people didn't fight for it. People didn't fight for the right to voice their opinion. People didn't walk away. The same people that did the stuff on social media platforms, you even have other platforms, Google, social media sites, who were doing this, pulling platforms, pulling channels. They're the ones who are the gatekeepers of what is going on. If you say one wrong word about it, your channel gets pulled. You can't even say it. They'll tell you you can't say the V word. These are the same people who in 2016 started to do the censoring. If we as a people don't get off of our asses and start either demanding this nonsense to be obsolete, or at least speak out, it will be a totalitarian state. And I'm purposely saying it like that. This is free speech. I'm not trying to monetize this video at all. I just want to let it be known. Matter of fact, I don't even want to monetize like that, because if I can just do this with donations, I'm good. I'm good. There are people on YouTube that get a kick out of blogging about celebrities. They make a lot of money about it. You're deemed non-threatening. Hey, congratulations. You don't have to worry about the powers that be after your ass because you're talking about bullshit and nonsense. I've done it too. It is what it is. But when does it get to the point where all the bullshit content gets tiresome? Where you're not even talking about anything and you're doing it for the money. Think about all the vloggers who have 500K plus. And all they do is talk about celebrities this, celebrity that. If these people would stand up and speak the truth, do you know how much this could definitely change the course of what's going on now? Do you know how much influence these people have? You go to their videos constantly. You're giving them 400K views, 700K views. You're giving them views. If they could take out 1 week to just talk about what's going on and not even monetize it, just, demonetize it. And before anybody say they can't afford to do it, it's BS, because many of those people, they too have Cash Apps. Many of those people also have Zells. They have PayPals. They get donations. And if you break down how much money these people have, and why I'm saying this is because time out for it. I don't care at this point what any celebrity does, unless it's like, something historic in the past. Like if we talk about a celebrity who did some positive things, or let's say something happened to them bad, like it's like breaking news and it's like real legit news, they were iconic, then fine. But who the hell cares about celebrities that aren't doing anything? Like, unless they're speaking something that's of substance, who cares at this point? Because these celebrities, let me tell you something, their lives, they can go where they can go as they please. Especially if they got it, they're good. They don't have to work. And as long as they can still perform, they're good. But we the people, we're the ones that's going through it. And we need to all basically say something, and we need to all stop it, because people's pockets are being affected as we speak, and this is no joke. And people with bigger voices need to take a stand. So if you're not speaking about this, and you have a larger platform, I'm not fucking with you anymore. The only vloggers who are huge that have been saying something that I subscribe to is Lovely T. Shout out to that sister. I've been rocking with her since 2013. She's been speaking about this. Shout out to her. Everybody else who's a larger YouTuber, I have not, and I'm talking about anybody that has 500K or more subs. If you're not there, I'm not speaking about you. But people who have not, and you're in that group, if you don't say anything by the end of this month, and I'm subscribed to you, I'm deleting, I'm removing you, and I'm calling you out. Because enough of it is enough. Enough of it is enough. Time out for this, gossip tea spilling, this and that. No. You've gotten a lot of money on your platforms. You've also basically gotten donations from people, and people now can't afford it because they're losing in this newly created society, which I would even say it's dystopia. And you think that you're going to still clean up and get donations and money from these people because of their views? F out of here. You're not talking about anything. You're not talking about anything of substance. Time out for it. Okay? Enough of the nonsense is enough. And I'm just going to leave it here. We as people, just think about what our ancestors did 40 years ago, 50 years ago, depending on where you've been, so forth. Think of what happens. This does not have to continue at all. And that's all I'm going to say. You can support me, this platform, by going on CashApp, PayPal. Also, you can basically contact me. My email is listed. You can also basically comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. And also, stay positive. Keep your head up. I would love to hear your response because I know many of you have it. Thank you and have a good night. Or have a good day.